is day 2 of Japan, but really yesterday wasn't a full day. It was really a travel day, but I still did stuff, and then I had to catch up on jet lag. So now it's already evening. The sun sets really early here in Japan because it rises so early, because I caught the sunset already. So we're gonna call it day 1.5, and I think that's pretty fair. But basically, this is what you do even when traveling. I have a slight pump right now because I did some push-ups. I will be going to the gym tomorrow is the plan. But right now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up our daily creatine protein shake. About 5 grams of creatine. I'm actually going to load up a little bit extra and just make sure I drink lots of water today, because I feel like my timing is a little off right now. Like, I don't think it's been exactly every day. I'm pretty sure I'm behind just slightly, so try and catch up a little bit there. But what I was saying was, yeah, three scoops of whey is what I'm gonna do right now. Like, I'm definitely not eating anywhere near my usual 3,000 calories for maintenance. So I'm probably actually losing weight right now, as ironic as that sounds, because of just like a lack of eating on a consistent schedule. And so, you know, this should last me exactly the whole, it's not a full bag obviously, it should last me the whole trip. I am going to slow down on the protein in a few days, but for the first couple days I'm going to make sure to do 3 scoops just to try and catch up a little bit. And that's because 3 scoops is going to be like, 75 grams of protein. So it's almost, you know, almost like half. It's like 40% of what I need at a bare minimum. And so we're going to really just make sure we get it. And then from here, I mean, other things like the breaded chicken at 7-Eleven, I'm just going to keep buying those. That's my snacks that I'm just going to crush back to back all the time. But yeah, let me get dressed and get headed out, because there's only so much time in the day before certain things start closing. It is a holiday today in Japan, apparently. So I think it's the start of Golden Week, is what I was told yesterday. So it's like a holiday, and most Japanese didn't work. And so some things are actually closed today. And that's why it was like good timing for me to just sleep it out. That way I'll be fully on Japan time by tomorrow morning, and then I could do things throughout the day tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me, but I will see you when I am downstairs in the lobby. Quick fit check. Make sure you guys can see what we're wearing. I'm going to Beams, Shinjuku, because like I said, I need some more jeans. So I'm walking right now, but I will show you guys the area if you see behind me. So I got all this. This is just in and out of the hotel every single time. I don't know the area as well yet as I'd like, but I think over time I probably will get to understand it a bit better. Still get crazy looks. There it is. Every single time you walk out, it's exactly what it looks like. There's crazy stuff. But the weather's a lot nicer today compared to what it was yesterday, because yesterday was rainy. Today is all sunny, so weather's a lot nicer. It's still on the cooler side, but honestly, it's a nice break from the Florida heat. So it's literally just a straight line all the way down to get to the first store that I'm trying to go to. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like normal city, honestly. Very, very clean still. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's literally no trash anywhere. It's all lit up, super safe. Like last night, it was just, 4:30 in the morning, and there's just people walking like comfortably alone, just chilling, like going to and from places, and people jogging and just hanging out. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot safer here than it is in a lot of other places. And I think that's a great thing. It shows like the difference in the culture. It's a little difficult for me to walk around. It feels like I gotta go sideways a lot of the time. I can't just walk straight and like go through, because I don't think the locals love tourists in that sense. because I'm sure we're obnoxious, and obviously when I'm doing stuff like this, always filming, they're like, oh, what the frick is this guy doing? So yeah, let me show you the street. So something that I wasn't expecting was how big the streets actually are here in Tokyo. And the thing is, everyone follows the rules a lot here, so there's no jaywalking. But these pedestrian crosswalks actually work, so they actually are synced to the lights, unlike the US. And when they go green, no cars turn. Oh, there's a BRZ right there. When the light goes green, it actually means green and everyone can walk safely. So like you can see that it's gonna turn yellow, and then it turns into like it's like a freaking middle of the race. Green means go, and then everyone just starts kind of cranking. So yeah, no, it's pretty chill. I mean, overall, very convenient. As you can tell, it's very walking friendly. I'd argue it's more walking friendly than probably like everywhere but New York, because just the metro here is actually very efficient, and it's like the only reason it's not more walking friendly than New York probably is because it is actually like things are a little bit more spaced apart than I expected. So like you do actually have to walk a decent amount. Like to get from my hotel right now to where I'm trying to go is still a 10-minute walk. I don't know how far this is in KM, I gotta check, but it's still like an actual walk, whereas like you could actually take the subway and go down a couple stations rather than just straight up like take a right and then you're there. So yeah, we got this over here, and you can see it kind of clears out depending on the area you're in, but I think I'm kind of close to where I need to be, so I need to check my maps again and find out. I do notice people kind of walk aimlessly, like that dude just now. They don't really pay attention to where they're going. I'm not sure if that's normal or not, but you know, that's interesting to say the least. Cool. So I'm pretty sure I'm going right there to that mall over there. So pretty obvious where we're going. As you see, another big walkway. They have ads always playing up there. So the issue is that everything's basically Japanese. So if I go and look at the mall directory, it's all in Japanese. So I can't read it. It doesn't really help me. Oh wait, I know where I am. I'm in the middle of the stuff. I know where I am actually. This is not where the shopping is. I gotta turn around. I know where I am. I remember this from yesterday. So this is how I got to Gray Street yesterday. Is I left out of the east gate, out of the subway, off of the Yamanote line. So this is not where I need to be, because I highly doubt what I'm looking for is in this area. If it is, that'd be really cool, but I don't think it is. So I need to get out of the subway, and I probably needed to go around the subway entrance all the way to the other one. I think I figured it out. So I think I'm just a little dumb. I gotta go to the mall entrance, and then from the mall entrance I can go backwards inside the mall itself. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think I figured it out. So we're cooked. I think I could use Google Translate to figure it out, but we're gonna go based off of this one thing of English that they have on each floor. Alright, so top floor of the restaurants, women's and men's, women's. We're going up 5th floor. Nope, we're already about that. So 6th foot Forever 21. So yeah, 5th and 6th foot. That sounds like a good plan. A very thin escalator. There's like just body width almost. So honestly, it's kind of like you see behind me, space-wise overall, it's pretty like it's not cramped, but it's not wide like our freaking US malls though. Yeah, this is definitely the women's floor, so going up again. First thing we see is Calvin Klein. It's perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna go see if I can find that one specific store I was here for, although I probably will just get distracted and walk into any of these, because this is solid. This is solid. Let's see. also realized, in an effort not to record people, I've been pointing it at the floor, which for you guys is probably not very useful. So I'm gonna try and point it more towards the air. We need to find an escalator right now. I guess there's a reason to tell you not to bring food and drink, because that's another thing in Japan. In Japan, there's literally no like trash cans or anything. Like in the mall, in public places. It's because they don't want you bringing your food and shit everywhere and then trashing it. So this looks a little, there's gotta be a sign. Here we go. I almost got distracted and didn't look at the sign. Okay, so this looks a lot more like a mix of clothing. There's a Forever 21, but it's pink, so I'm assuming it's gonna be woman. And yeah, this looks a lot more like woman's fashion. It looks like there's like a couple men's things in here, but probably go up one more. I might actually go down to 4 and see what's at 4. Maybe, see, that would have been nice to know like 5 minutes ago that they have the directory signs in English that I can read. I was hoping that was a directory sign. Oh, this is like all food. That's right. The floor up is gonna be food. So this is cool though. Look at this. That looks gas. I'm on a mission right now though, so I can't eat. I'm just gonna go back down though. This is definitely not what I need. So I'm in no rush. I don't have any crazy appointment or anything with anybody. So I didn't go to the gym today, but that's okay, because I highly doubt my body's recovered anyways between the 60,000 steps I've taken the past few days. So I'm gonna just, this is a good 4. I will be back to 4 and 5, but we're gonna check 4 before we commit. Guys, I gotta show you something I'm a little bit confused about, is the shoes, right? So it's like 10,000 yen is about 70 USD. So the shoes are like 200 bucks, right? That's fine. But the jeans, for example, oh shoot, that was bad. If I show you guys what I'm talking about here, the jeans are 40,000. So that's like, I can math in my head, 300. So the jeans cost more than the shoes here in Japan, which is kind of crazy. And the belt, if you look at the belt's like the cost of the shoes. This hat costs the same as a pair of shoes. So I guess there's a different valuation system on clothing items here. To me, that's pretty surprising. But yeah, see, they clearly like their fashion here. I don't know if it quite suits my style. I don't think I'm cool enough for this. Okay, dude, so those make a little more sense. But yeah. Oh, wait, no, these are really cheap. I mean, these might just be normal Sakanis, I guess, but they're like, what? That's like 120 bucks, bro. It's like normal price. Not even normal price, like low. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't really like, look how cheap the bag is. Like, that's really good. Why? Like, why? I'm so confused right now. That bag, this whole bag right here. Okay, this whole thing right here is less than that pair of jeans right there. Even though, obviously the cut is different, but I don't like when they bootleg cut. Anyways, the cut is literally different. I'm gonna have to buy shoes here in Japan if they're priced like that. I might actually. Alright, I think I'm gonna shop for the shoes. If the shoes are like so much less, it's pretty fire. Okay, so they have these like cool Mizuno Wave Prophecy shoes that I find them interesting. I want to try it because I'm poking around and I don't understand how the shoe even works, because it's like completely open inside right here. You see that? So I kind of want to put a pair on, but they don't have my size, unfortunately. So I think they said they might have this in a bigger size, so I'm gonna just try it on to see. But this one's a little too much for me with the silver, purple, white combo. I can see it, but ideally it'd be like a black right here. Maybe this one right here, this tan is pretty cool too. I'm not sure about the purple accent. So we left the mall because they closed. But the guy at the store was really helpful. So he spoke actually pretty good English. So I was able to like kind of figure out what's happening. They didn't have the shoe in the color I wanted. in my size, so unfortunately couldn't buy anything. And they were closing, so it's kind of just better for it all to work out. I asked them when they restock. Apparently they only restock every like 2 to 3 months, so that's unfortunate. I won't be able to buy it unless I go to a Mizuno department, like a store, like a Nike store, right? So the Mizuno store, which is actually not too far away. So I'm lost already though, because I thought I was close to the food place, because I was gonna go get some ramen. Got my first ramen in Japan, but I have no idea where it is, unless this is it and it's the one with the line. If it's the one with the line, I'm cooked. It is the one with the line. Okay, so we're not gonna wait in the line because that sucks. There's a huge line. All right, we're not waiting in line, so I guess we'll have it another time when there's no line. All right, 1 second. I need to figure out where to go now instead, because there's, you can see the line back there. That's a line to get into a ramen place. It's crazy. It's crazy way. So let me, actually, I should probably go back to my room to put this away, because I don't think it's normal either for anybody to carry a water bottle around with them. So I need to go drop this off as well. So let me figure out where I need to go to get back to, oh geez, the mic is inside. Hopefully you guys have heard me that whole time. If it was muffled, I'm sorry. I think the mic was in my shirt. I just noticed that. Yeah. Let me see if I can figure out where the hotel is. So, last second, I realized I was only a couple 100 meters from H&M, and that's what I was originally supposed to do, which is buy another pair of jeans. So we're gonna go to H&M and see what we got there. It's actually kind of interesting. You see a couple cars, like here and there, not that many. Oh, all right. Speaking of cars, hey, GT3 RS right there, bro. What the frick? That's like just say you only see like a couple cars like that BRZ earlier, and then all of a sudden, as if on cue, bro had to flex on me in the Porsche and show me that I have no idea what I'm talking about. So that was actually pretty sick. I need to find out the car, where the car people hang out. I did get my IDP, so you know, maybe I ran out of GTR or something for a day. That would actually be really fun. I feel like I'm gonna be getting myself into a lot of trouble though. So we'll see about that. But that would be pretty cool. Driving a Japanese sports car in Japan would be fire. I haven't seen any motorcycles, which is kind of disappointing. Like no actual real motorbikes, just like mopeds. So I need to check my freaking GPS again, because I have no idea where I am. Oh, there's a Rolex store. Rolex store right there. I should go buy me a Rollie in Japan. They're closed though, because, you know, it's late night. I really should have checked my... Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna keep walking. I assume it's in this direction. Yeah, here we are. I just gotta find the men's section now. Yeah, everything's in military town, which is kind of fun. Yo. So H&M shopping completed. They didn't let me film inside H&M actually. I was told like right away by one of the associates that I couldn't film, so no big deal. But couldn't show you guys what I was doing. But basically, low-key I didn't have enough time anyways, because I checked out right as they were closing. But yeah, basically got the bag. We're going back to the hotel now so I can put it all away. I'm probably gonna change. I'm probably gonna put on the new fit. I think, yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do. Might as well, just bought it, give it a try. I'll at least change this shirt, I think, because this one's probably a little too loose. No one in Japan does loose fit, so it looks a little bit trippy too, I feel. I definitely seen people like questioning it, so yeah. No shoes today, but that'll be a tomorrow kind of thing. Yeah, I'm pretty much starving now. Already gotten past 10,000 steps for the day, and it's been like 5 hours or something. So definitely get your steps in here, and that's a good thing. Lets me eat more. So looking forward. Maybe I'll go try see if the ramen place from earlier doesn't have a line. Actually, that's a good idea. I might do that right now actually, if it's on the walk back to the hotel. So let me go ahead. Let me check the ramen place's location. See how far away it is, and then we'll go from there. So we'll be right back. So the ramen place is the complete opposite direction, but we're still gonna try it because it's not actually far. It's only a couple minutes walk. It's just headed west instead of east, but it's on the exact same like street. So to go back, I just gotta turn around and walk the way I'm coming from right now. And that's okay though. We're getting steps in. I'm learning. I feel I'm being a little tiny bit more comfortable with the Japanese. My goal for today was to practice the conversational phrases. So like, have a good night is, I think it's like oyasu minasai. I have it all written down on little notes in my phone. And then right before I go to say it, I read it and practice it over and over. So like the only two I can do right now off the top of my head is arigatou gozaimasu and onegai shimasu for like thank you and please. But you know, please and thank you are kind of the most important anyways. So I'm okay with that, but I'm trying to learn oyasu minasai. And then one of the guys at the clothing shop taught me the like no worries or don't mention it. It was like, I wrote it down. I can't even remember it, honestly. It was like ita da shamina. Yeah, I'm butchering this, so I'm gonna just stop trying. Yeah, we'll see if the ramen place still has a line. If it does, I am going to walk back to the hotel and then go find a place without carrying all my stuff. And then we'll go from there. It's technically getting a little later in the night. I'm actually still exhausted. But that's a good thing because that means the jet lag is correcting. So hopefully that means I'll be able to go to bed tonight, get a good rest, and then we can start our day bright and early tomorrow. I have to go to the gym tomorrow, no exceptions. So we're one party in front of me, so I'm going to wait. So where we're going is Ichiran Ramen. Very highly recommended, so I assume that's obviously reflected by the fact that there was a line. Earlier the line went like all the way down the road. All the way behind me, it was like, I don't know, I want to say like 10, 12 people long. That was around, I want to say it was like 9. So right now it's 10:20, so an hour and a half later. It's pretty good. I'm okay with that. There is another queue to get down to the actual restaurant, but at least we're already halfway through. Earlier, that's crazy. Earlier there was people like 10 to 12 outside, and there must have been another like 10 waiting inside the lobby area. So there's a crazy line, but I gotta get off my phone. I have to be respectful and answer questions. So I'll catch you guys when I'm sitting down eating. I'll show you the food. I won't eat it before it actually goes this time. And yeah, first time having ramen in Japan. Kanpai. See you guys next time. All right, so I'm absolutely stuffed. It's very good food. Walking back to the hotel finally, unless I get detoured again. Actually, it's kind of a guarantee that I'm gonna get detoured. I'm gonna detour at 7-Eleven. I gotta get some, I'm gonna buy a big thing of water, and I'm gonna buy some chicken because I'm a weirdo. And even though I'm stuffed, I'm gonna force feed myself a little bit more protein because I'm like probably barely at 100 for the day. Even with, I did get an extra serving of the pork, so maybe I'm probably close to like 120. You know, guaranteed 75 from the triple scoop, which is why I was doing that. And then, I mean, all that ramen was not quite protein. So, yeah, we're probably at 120 at best. So I'm pretty far off, so I gotta have, I wanna say like at least a half a pound of chicken. If I want to get, half a pound of chicken will get me closer to like 175, and I can live with that for the day. So, am I gonna be able to get a half a pound of chicken? No, especially because they sell it as like fried pieces. I'll see if I can find like chicken skewers, or maybe like some like sliced turkey breasts or something. So, this is that whole, you got to be intentional with your diet. And I know it sounds kind of lame, but I'm telling you, it's not even hard, and it makes a big difference over time. Like, it really does add up. Just trying to make sure you hit like your protein goal, for example, on a daily basis, even while traveling. So what I've had to get used to is that in Japan, everything's flipped, like driving, and so the walking is flipped too. So instead of being on the right side when you're going somewhere, you got to go on the left side. And so, for the most part, it's just like me going against the flow of people every time. But I'm slowly figuring that out. as I go. So yeah, that's another interesting thing. There's not a lot of working out going on. Not a lot of like, not a lot of attention on that, the wellness aspect of things. So definitely a little bit of a culture change compared to Tampa and just Florida in general. Pretty big on wellness. Also, yeah, everyone really covers up, like wears a lot of like big coats. And again, maybe I'm just the one who's being weird about it, but I feel like it's not that cold. I don't know if it's because people are, they don't want to show their arms and stuff. If it's like hiding their physique a little bit, but the guys definitely all wear very big jackets and very like, you can't tell at all. I mean, you can tell that they're skinny, but like you can't tell at all what their physique looks like. So that's also been pretty interesting. I'm curious if this is just because it's Shinjuku, like maybe in the beach areas or like more naturey areas, people wear clothes that are more like what you wear in Florida. But there's also no big, I guess, reason to dress like that. It's very like peppy, yeah, like very preppy. It's pretty common. Like I think that's the best way to describe the fashion sense here. Good amount of streetwear there, so I don't mind that. This is a cinema right here, so I guess I should watch a movie sometime soon. There's a Godzilla exhibition. Oh wait, the 70th anniversary is right now. Started April 26th. Huh, cool. Yeah, let me go ahead. I'm back at the hotel already. You guys recognize this little plaza yet by now? All I need to do now is, oh, they're doing like construction and stuff. Go to the 7-Eleven. Yeah, they're doing construction. Like actively. That's also weird too. At 11 o'clock they're doing construction. You don't normally see that. But we're in 7-Eleven again. I need to get water. The aisles here are so small, it's very difficult to kind of go anywhere. Alright, let's see. Oh, I said I want to look for chicken skewers too. I should probably do that. But before that, big bottle of water. I want to put my phone down now so I can actually hold stuff because one hand's already full. We struck gold. Look at this. They have literally 70 grams of chicken just in a box. You guys don't understand how excited I am right now. They have ham, pork, they have chorizo, crab, squid. Yep. Do they have fish here? They have fish. They have roe. Alright, we're chilling. And then they got like a little less protein focused. They have cheese and prosciutto, cheese slices. Guys, we're about to go crazy with all this. They have eggs. If I had a freaking stove, I could just do eggs. Alright. Then they got more stuff. What's this? Oh, that's a whole freaking fillet. There's a whole salmon fillet in here? Guys. Then they have like actual like meal prep. Oh, we're cooking. Look. They have a thing of chicken just freeze, like vacuum sealed. We're so chilling. I'm about to buy so much of this and throw it in the freaking hotel refrigerator. All right, guys, so we're good. This is better than I could have ever expected. Quick 7-Eleven haul. Obviously, you got to get some of these that you can only get here in Japan. We got Dubai chocolate and, of course, our red bean sesame dumplings. And then picked up some roe and chicken that I'm going to crush. I am going to go to an actual grocery store tomorrow when I have some time, pick up some groceries. But for now, this will do for today. Round out the protein. And, yeah. Actually, pretty late, already midnight here in Japan. So I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. It's good. Perfect timing. Helps me fix the sleep schedule. We should be all locked in for tomorrow. So that basically rounds out day 1.5 of Japan. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow.